Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. And that is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Link. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great castle, and around it is Castletown, a community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It's getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Link the Gamer, also known as Daniel. And nope, dang it. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, dang it. I forgot. One more second. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you watch me fail epically at this again. Like I said in my previous video, this is the first Let's Play I've ever done, so I did tend to forget, well, I tend to forget things, but that's just natural with me. I'm a forgetful person sometimes. So, back to this. Back to fishing. I just know the look on his face. That look on his face. Hey, what do you know? I didn't suck as badly as I thought I did. Or I do. It's the same exact size, so he's not as excited. Look at that kitty. Could have stole my fish. Now, technically, you could have fished next to the store and had a shorter cutscene, which I guess would make more sense if I was trying to finish this in under 24 hours instead of wasting half a minute just watching that cat run back to the house. Anyways, I ran out of time. I thought I had more time in my last video than I actually did. So I ran out of time mid-sentence. What I was saying is that we can go ahead and get the slingshot now. And if you talk to her after you give the cat a fish, sorry, my mom's alarm went off. She's gotta leave in half an hour. But anyways, oh, you simply must hear this. My little kitty cat is so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little old self. That little cat took all the credit. Anyways, you talk to the woman and she brags about her cat. You know, says how he looks so cute, lapping his milk. And then she gives you your first empty bottle. Well, not really empty. She gives you your first bottle. It's half empty. Or is it half full? I like to think of it as half full, but it says half empty. Yeah. While it's empty, you can swing it to fill something else by pressing B. Whatever. You talk to her again, and she says, don't worry, you don't need to return the empty bottle. You can infuse it, you know, put something else. You know, put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing, my dear. You know? She tells you that. I'm sure you'd never do anything of the sort, but kids these days toss things out like the whole world was disposable. It's criminal. It is. And that's actually a reference to the real world. So, yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Seriously, don't do drugs. Anyways. Now you can buy the slingshot. And she tells you that you can also use pumpkin seeds to you can use pumpkin seeds for the slingshot. And something I just now noticed is that she has a picture of her daughter up there. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. Everything else is a cat. Can't really see the door back there. Unless you go into first person. Anyway. That cat. So, yeah. Now we have a slingshot. And if we go back to our house, then we passed by Russell. He must have gone in while we were in the shop. Ah, just in time, Link. I just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod comb, will be pleased. And it works better than you would think, right? Well, have a good one. You bet I will. Man. Anyways, talk to these guys. I like to save it until... Yeah, this one tells you about setting it to the three other... to the left, right, and bottom on the D-pad. And if you press them, then the majority of the time they'll preset to B, but sometimes you can just press the item like its location on the D-pad and it won't switch to B. It'll just stay there. You can use it without switching it to B. So yeah. Now we equip everything. And if you set something to B, like, alright, as you saw, I had the slingshot on the right side on the D-pad and the fishing rod in B. Well, if you press B, then if you press B on the slingshot, like, this time it'll swap places with the fishing rod. So now we destroy that spider that crawled up our ladder. We destroyed the spider that crawled up the ladder and go into our house without further delay. Anyway, so yeah. Now we have a chest. It is our very first chest. Well, besides the one that we were born with. But whatever. I like this chest. I'm kidding. What's in this chest is actually is our first sword. It's a wooden sword. It was returned to you fully repaired. Huh. I never actually read the dialogue for the wooden sword. So this implies that this was Link's sword beforehand and it broke. And it said just swing the Wii remote to use it. You can't use it indoors though. Well, you can, but only in certain places. So now we go outside again, and then we talk to these guys.
Are you filming stuff again?
Yes. Yes, I am. And now they notice that you have a slingshot. They compliment you and your money. and then they ask you to give them a demonstration on how to use it. So, yeah. Preparations complete. Okay, wow, this is great. Let's see how powerful that slingshot is. Hit the targets and those scarecrows. Can't believe you brats are so obsessed about this. She seems to be the dignified one, but she does have her moments. So, yeah. I am a pro with a bow and arrow. A slingshot, nah, I'm pretty good. But a bow and arrow is my cup of tea.
It's my specialty.
My mom's co-commentating in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear her. You can Z-target enemies and use the slingshot, as I'm currently doing. And she just reiterates what I said. I am going in a 10th grade language arts, and I still can't talk right. Gee, you're really amazing, Link. Yep, you are. You can use swords and slingshots and everything. Hey, yeah, that reminds you, you got to teach us how to use a sword, too. Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm a big softie. Yes! Alright, first off, we want to see that move. The slice. You just swing the Wii remote, right? If you Z-target, you do a vertical slice. If you don't Z-target, it's a horizontal slice. Wow, a vertical slice. Was that it? Was it? I think I've seen you do a horizontal slice before. You just, by just swinging the Wii remote. Once again, just reiterating what I say. I want to see that other move, Link. Yeah, you target Z and then just tilt the control stick forward and swing the Wii remote. Oh, please, stab. When did he become an expert on our moves?
He's a spy.
He's an evil baby. Just lightly shake the nunchuck side to side. That's a death move in some cases. Sorry you have to waste your time with these little brats. You're the one making the most requests. What I like to do is... Dang it! Dang it. Alright. What I like to do is I like to do a backflip and then do the jump attack. Adds a bit more pizzazz. Thanks, Link. So, I think I get it. Kinda. Maybe not. So this means anytime one of those naughty monkeys shows up, I'll spank him with a stick. What? That monkey had a rose in her hair. Come here, you! And he just watches them go off. Run! I'll deal with you later. So what we actually have to do is get our horse. Because it takes a whole lot less time if you get Epona. You talk to them, they say that Talo went on ahead. Or, I think it's Talo. I keep confusing Malo and Talo. Though I think Malo's the older brother. Yes, they are both brothers. They're brothers in arms. Here's a nice little spring. One interesting thing about this game is that you can draw your sword and attack while you're on Epona. So now you're not just limited to the bow and arrow. Though you do want to talk to this guy. Because this guy will give you your, well, technically, your first real item in the game. Whoa, Nordonian. Hey, guy. Listen, I'm not sure you should be wandering around the woods without a lantern. Just because it's daylight doesn't mean it's safe. There are a ton of caves and dark spots around here that get pretty dark even in the middle of the day. Here, go on, guy. Take this. And he just gives you a lantern for free. It's a must for lighting dark areas. Set to be on the minor screen and to use it. Light it with B and then use A while standing still to pull it out. Once lit, you can set things on fire by pressing B again. If you run out of fuel, the light will go out, so be careful. See, I sell a lantern oil here. I'm trying to drum up sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, guy. See, as long as you've got oil to fuel your lantern, you can light your way and set fire to stuff. They're the best. Come on, guy, try setting fire under the big pot. So now we finally have a fourth item to fill our hole. We fire! We are fire masters! That's right, see? It's on fire, guy. I know. I love it. Now, how about we try and do something about your hair? Literally, there's a bird in your hair. Yeah, you keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need, and if it runs out of oil, you come see me to get it refilled. I don't have any rupees. I wanted to put the lantern away. We are now fire masters.